Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I hope you all are doing good. Today's video is going to be a review of Diliris Ertugrul or Resurrection Ertugrul or Ertugrul Ghazi, and what I think about it, what I liked and what I disliked about it. We are going to discuss everything, so let's go ahead and get right into the video. First of all, a huge round of applause to every single person who worked on this project, who worked on this series. They have done an incredible job, from the actors to the writers to the producers, directors, you name it, editors, videographers, photographers, you name it. Everyone has done such an incredible job, and this is the result of their hard work. And honestly, no one would have been able to pull off this series like the way the Turks did. So a huge round of applause. And you can literally see it. Even if someone has got a minute of screen time, they have done justice to their character. It's insane. The amount of talent that you see throughout this whole series, it's incredible. And you can't deny the fact that it's addicting. Honestly, something is happening every other minute and it just keeps you hooked to it. And you don't even realize that episodes are flying by and seasons are flying by, or like time is flying by, and you are just sitting there watching this series. I have been there, I have done that. And at one point it got a little bit obsessive, so I just took week-long breaks between seasons and it just slowed it down. So if you are planning to watch now, just time everything properly, create a schedule, because otherwise you won't be able to get your work done. I watched it during the lockdown, so I was lucky. Just like a lot of other people, that's when it picked up, I guess, here, especially in India and Pakistan. And we got lucky because there was a lot of time to kill and a lot of people did this. Now coming towards the things that I like the most about this show. Number one is the way they have portrayed women in the show. I really appreciate and really love the way they have showcased the characters of the women. They are shown as these strong individuals who just run the whole thing, who are emotionally strong, physically strong. Some of them are fighting, some of them are learning to fight, and they are shown as these individuals that if you take them out from the picture, the men can't work. Even when men are going off on wars and stuff, they can't literally go if they don't have the women behind their backs, standing strong. They have even shown women as leaders, and they have shown people who are pro women being leaders, and then they have shown these people who are against these things. But the whole thing is amazing, and I love the show because of this, because of how empowered they have shown women to be. They have shown women who know their right, who know what to do in what situation, and it's just so empowering to watch as well. Number two is respect for elders and respect for each other. Again, it's something that's so admirable about this show, that they have shown such incredible respect towards their elders. Even if there is a conflict of opinions, the youngers never ever disrespected the elders. And the thing that I really like the most is when a person who is married, who has kids, comes into the tribe, the first people that he goes to are his parents. Number three is importance of culture and tradition. Every now and then there has been this emphasis on protecting the culture and traditions and putting importance on the cultures and traditions. Honestly, when the world's changing, when things are changing, it's really easy to forget about your traditions and your culture. But this series has emphasized it so much that you literally hear about this thing every other episode. And also they have showcased it in the form of a court that they have. Even though most of the people are idiots there, except for a couple of people, they still take their opinion, they still ask for their advice, because it's something that's, number one, it's justice, it's the way the justice system is, and number two, it's the tradition, because that's what has been going on since ages in the tribe. Number four is the spiritual aspect. I absolutely love the way they have shown so much trust in Allah. When a person is shown knee-deep in trouble, and the reliance they have towards Allah is incredible. And throughout the whole series, there are constant reminders about the teachings of the Prophet and the love towards Allah and the things that He has promised. And number five is the strong moral compass that they have shown in the people of this series. The self-evaluation and the setting up of internal boundaries is something that we could all learn from, and I think that it's a really important lesson that this series imparts and gives away to the audience. Now coming towards the things that I didn't like or that I have some issues with. Number one is the most obvious one, and if you haven't seen the full thing, I think that you shouldn't watch this part because it's a spoiler, honestly. So there are a total of 5 seasons, and then they have based one season, season 2, on this evil character, on a villain. They have continued his story in season 4. And then his ending is inconclusive. They didn't show anything about his ending, which was extremely frustrating for me and a lot of other people, honestly, because when you gave this character so much importance and when you gave this character the whole season, why didn't you show his ending? Why didn't there was a conclusive end to their character? Number 3 is some of the things were repetitive and it honestly kind of felt a little bit boring, especially in season 3 and at the end of season 4. Season 4 was really slow paced in the beginning, but then at the end of it, so much happened that honestly it was a little disturbing, and that's when they didn't show a conclusive end of the evil character. So I wasn't satisfied with that, and I don't like season 4. My favorite is season 2 and season 5. Number 3 is I have some issues with certain scenes. I think that they could have easily avoided those scenes and those situations, especially in season 1. There were some scenes where someone talked really badly to a woman and I didn't like that. And that happened multiple times. If you know what I mean, you know what I mean. Honestly, those scenes could have been avoided and they didn't add anything to the plot, so I don't know why they add those things. Number 4 is even though the story is loosely based on history, I didn't like certain things. And you know what I mean. If you have seen the whole thing, I'm not going to spoil it for anyone else. Or I think that everyone pretty much knows what I'm talking about. So those were some of the things that I liked and disliked. And now I want to talk about some things that I have seen a lot in the audience. Number 1 is I have seen so many people criticizing the actors. People are having a hard time understanding that these people who played these characters are actors, are human beings. And like there is so much criticism, especially on Instagram, against these actors and actresses. It's like, I can't. I think people need to grow up and understand that these people are just actors and that's what they do. They act. They didn't become those people. They just acted for a while and now it's over. It's done with. They are back to their normal lives. And it's none of our business to interfere in their normal life, to interfere in their personal life or whatever they are doing. They are unfazed. They could care less, honestly. It just shows what kind of person you are. So please stop doing this. Fuel your soul with the spirituality and the love for Allah that they have shown in the show. Learn from it. Learn something from the show instead of criticizing other people. And even though people say that they don't care, people care. People are sensitive. We all humans are sensitive. So that's it for this video. Do let me know in the comments what is your favorite season of the show. Tell me what you like and dislike about the show, and give this video a thumbs up if you haven't already, and don't forget to subscribe. If you want to follow me on my socials, the links are in the description, and I will see you guys in the next video, inshallah. Till then, take care. God bless you. Assalamu alaikum. Bye.